Because God also has a final word for Job's friends, those of whom were giving all sorts of true theological concepts to this question, but who missed the mark as well. Chapter 42, verse 7, after the Lord had said these things to Job, he said to his three friends two very important things. My servant Job. And I think it's not unfair if we read this word servant in the same way that Jesus is using the word friend. My servant Job. Job is in right relationship with me. You are not. But that vindication that Job gets in the end is something precious once we have seen him. But it's not just that we have this right standing. My servant Job will pray for you. These three friends could not get into right standing with God without Job's prayer. What was he given back? Spiritual patronage. He's home. And rather than being out there in the city taking care of all these poor people and whatnot, as any administrator should be doing, what is the grand thing that God gives him in the end? Prayer. Spiritual patronage. Are we praying for our family, our neighbors, our coworkers, our loved ones? We're busy with our life, trying to do all we can, make things work, gain influence, help people where we can. And when we get humbled and when we see God, what's the end result? My servant Job will pray for you. Is this enough? We are called to the fruit of the Spirit of faithfulness. We think usually that something's going to come at the other end of that for our good. If we're spiritual, as most of us are, we're not thinking of our good, we're thinking of it in terms of God's good. But even when we don't see that as a result, we see God. We have crucified our flesh. We have united with Christ. Okay, there's no law in society to govern all this stuff, but these fruits of the Spirit, they work. They are what God gives us as our rich inheritance with Him. And I would ask